Oh, hello, and greetings, and welcome to another course at 2021 Draft. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment with any questions or feedback, and check out the Twitch stream live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. You can also click that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Well, starting things off here, there's immediately the classic Waker of Waves pickup. I feel like I take this pretty much every time I see it. It's just absolutely fantastic. Hello, J Butters. But yeah, this card is great. I pretty much, whenever you land this card, it's very hard to kill for a lot of decks. Like green really struggles with it, red really struggles with it. I think black sometimes struggles with it because grasp doesn't kill it. White decks can't really deal with it. It just kind of dominates the game and is absolutely fantastic. So I like starting with a Waker of Waves. Other than that, there is a Drowsing Pteranodon, which is a nice little early beater, but I think it's just so much nice to get Waker of Waves. So much nicer to get a Waker of the Waves early. My favorite card is always a blue 7/7. You know, just because this is a spiritual successor to Archipelagore doesn't mean it's always my favorite, but I do like Waker of Waves, and Archipelagore was sick too. Okay, so we've started things off with Waker of Waves. Following that up, wow, this pack is stacked. What the heck did they take out of this pack? They took a common? What common do you take over Subira, Gagglemaster, Sanctum? And even Quirion Dryad's pretty solid. Wowza. Well, I think we can eliminate Quirion Dryad and just choose between these three cards. I think Sanctum is absolutely fantastic if you can build around it early. Dragonfire, maybe? I don't think I would take Dragonfire over these cards, though, necessarily. Gagglemaster's great, but putting myself into blue-white isn't necessarily ideal with a Waker of Waves. Red-blue can be a decent controlling deck. No, they didn't take an uncommon. I think we're going to take Sanctum, because it does go best with the Waker of Waves reanimation plan. Getting a blue Sanctum isn't the worst possibility, and this one's just fine on its own. I think it's fairly close between these cards, though, because Subira is excellent, but doesn't really go with the Waker at all. I think Sanctum, I think all these three cards are close. If this was pack one, pick one, I think I would go with Subira. But because I already have Waker, and I think that the Sanctum goes best with the Waker, I'm going to take that. Okay, and now we can pick up an Opt. I love me some Opt action. Opt is so good in this format. I don't know exactly why, but it does help you set up your combos with your Sanctums, and just gets you to the late game. Finds Reanimator packages if you end up having those. And Shackle Guys not being able to block is actually a major downside when you're trying to win with Waker of Waves and late game stuff. What else is there? There's a Crash Through, maybe Wheels if we end up shifting to blue-red. We'll miss the Subira in that case, but it can still be good. After this, I think I would maybe take the Shacklegeist. Chrome Replicator can be okay, but not really this early, I don't think. Okay, now there is a Rise again here, so our Reanimator deck is kind of coming together if we take this. What else would I take? Crypt Lurker can be a nice enabler for Reanimator, but I'd rather make sure I get a couple Rise agains if I am going to be going for the Reanimator package deal. I think Bad Deal will probably wheel, and it's not a high priority for control decks. It's much better in aggressive decks, because then the 2 damage works in your favor as well. There is some green here, but none of it's particularly good. So I think we'll just take a Rise again. Ooh, interesting. I say. Frantic Inventory can be quite nice. Sure, we already have Opts, but getting one relatively early, staking your claim, can be quite nice. And I do like the Frantic Inventory. There is a Skeleton Archer, which is great as well. But in a blue-black deck specifically, I often would rather have Crypt Lurker, the 3/4 that can sack things, because not only is it a nice combo with Rise Again, because you can discard a big creature, but you can also use it to like sacrifice a wall of runes that no longer has any use to it, which is a nice combo as well. Pestilent Haze has not been super good as a performer for me. And if you can get like 3 Frantic Inventories, it can be a nice late-game tool. Now we will speculate on a White Shrine. If we can get another Shrine, we can maybe splash around some Shrines, especially if we get some land / fixing. Prismite maybe, but yeah, pretty easy Shrine pickup here. Palladium Mirror, not the worst in this deck. We do have some expensive stuff going on, and we have enough card draw that we'll be able to use the mana, so I think we actually probably will play the Palladium Mirror, even though I normally leave it on the sidelines. There's also a land, but we don't have a red Sanctum or anything, so... And now Wall of Runes is nice. I love it in this type of deck. Just a nice early defensive tool. This card wheeled, of course it did. We could just take this to build our collection. We're not going to actually want to play this because it's just too expensive, too detrimental to your life total. Epitaph Golem is maybe cute if we like had a lot of card draw, but it's also just an uncommon that's more likely to make our deck than these random junkers. Booyah! Crypt Lurker coming back. It's a huge addition. We don't currently have a 7 mana 5/7 hexproof to bring back. Whatever that one's called. Something Gargadon, maybe? Shark. How do I not remember the card name? I can see the art. Sure, Vidra. I mean, people can join whatever they want. Not going to stop them, but yeah. Megalodon, Spine Megalodon, thank you, deck list. We kind of have that in my Discord server too, though, Vibra. Okay, bad deal. I guess I'll take it so I don't pass any black. We'll take the blue-green land in case we get some shrine action that we want to splash. Not going to pass a last pick black card. Getting a last pick black card is a good signal for us. Jeez. Blue Shrine is perfect for this deck. Well, there is a Rain of Revelation, which does work if we get a nice Reanimator package, but I think we'd rather just get a Roaming Ghostlight, because we could fall behind with this deck. Hard to say, though. Rain is quite nice. I already have an Opt. We already have a Frantic Inventory that we could potentially get a couple more copies of. And I just love getting the tempo plays. You were not going to take the Garruk. You can't really splash a double green card. It's just going to hurt your mana way more than it gives you in terms of win percentage. And we're just pretty clearly a blue-black deck here. So we're going to take Ghostlight over Rain of Revelation. I think that's kind of a tricky pick, but, you know, I think that this card's a little bit slower. And if we get there on Frantic Inventory, we won't really need card draw. Wow, now an Obsessive Stitcher is just the perfect card. Just going to jam this one. We're not going to try and be like cutesy or anything. Would ditch to blue-green. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out very well. I mean, black wasn't insanely open, I will say. But I don't think green was either. Oh, Sanctum of All. Sanctum of All. That's really funny. We're going to take the Frantic Inventory here over Finishing Blow. Getting a second Frantic Inventory is really nice. The Stitcher's amazing, yeah. And after the inventory, the next best card is maybe Protege or Finishing Blow. I think Finishing Blow is a little bit overrated. We took Waker of Waves over whatever the rare was. It was, yeah, I don't even really remember. Wow, Devotee. This card is amazing. Garruk was the pack 2 rare highway. After picking the Stitcher, do I prioritize other reanimation spells? Specking on the rare, the 5-color Shrine rare. Yeah, that's not going to ever really make my deck. It's cute, though. I do think the card's funny. But Devotee's fantastic here. I would love to see Blue Shrine. Now we're just going to take a blue-black land. If we do end up splashing white for this Sanctum, which is currently not happening, having extra lands is going to be helpful. Now it's between Walking Corpse and a potential splash land to splash the red Shrine, I mean. I think we'll take the land. We're not going to need Walking Corpse, even though we don't have any 2-drops at the moment. And now there's Carrion Grub. I do like Carrion Grub when you're having this mill sub-theme. I mean this Reanimator sub-theme, because it can fill your graveyard. Just do some good stuff that way. Maybe sometimes it's a massive creature. Wow, what the heck? Late Malefic Scythe, I'll say that much. What the heck? There's also a Deathbloom Thallid and a Crypt Lurker. Holy heck. I think we just want Deathbloom Thallid, though. Which is really weird to say, but we're not really a Scythe deck. And I say that because we don't have, like, pressure, and scythe works best when you're forcing your opponent to block. It's not as good on defense. Because they'll just, if they kill the creature, then it loses its buff, and yeah, it's not ideal, but you know, happens. Okay. Okay, Gloom Sower is not the best, but it can be a reanimator target in a pinch. Swindler is not the best either. Walking Corpse. We can just play these cards sometimes as 2-drops, though. Okay, what did we open here? Ooh, another Stitcher. I like it. Megalodon might wheel. Blackguard might wheel. We might end up playing this Tavern Swindler as just a 2-mana 2/2. With some additional upside randomly when you just like try to YOLO a coin flip. Easy Stitcher here. I would love to wheel Megalodon, but now we have 3 reanimation spells. Ooh. So Ageless Insight works with Opt. We're just going to take the Frantic, I think. Yeah, it doesn't really work with our cards. We'll just jam another Frantic inventory. Now we have 3. That's the golden number. And that is the golden way. Hey! But yeah, pretty nice to get a 3rd Frantic inventory. That's the threshold where I'm pretty happy having it. Ooh, a 4th one. Our deck is slow. I would love to have more Wall of Runes. I would play like 3 of them now that we have 4 Frantic inventories. Whenever you have 3 Frantic inventories, every Frantic inventory just becomes so much better. I'm glad we have this Palladium Mirror to help ramp us out. Yeah, this is great. Give me a Wall of Runes. Ooh, Gourmand. Oh, it's in the same pack as Wall of Runes. Oh, this is tricky. The fact that this is tricky is insane, but it is. What are the odds that Wall of Runes wheels at all? I gotta take Gourmand. I need another big creature to reanimate. Oh man, missing out on Wall of Runes is a bummer. I don't really need a ton of things to reanimate. I can just like loot and then reanimate Waker of Waves over and over. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna wheel, which is a shame. Wow, another Obsessive Stitcher. I'm pretty happy that we have the Gourmand now, and then we have 3 Obsessive Stitchers. Yeah, Gourmand is just such a good card to reanimate. A 3rd Stitcher is great. Sky Scanner is too slow, I think, for this deck. But we'll take it. I think we want Archer. What's our 4-drop slot? Yeah, we have extra slot room in the 4-drop slot. We have a ton of 3-drops already. So I'm pretty fine getting a Skeleton Archer. So this deck is quite powerful, but it's quite slow. I think we just take Prismite, maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll just need Prismite. I wish we could just get another Wall of Runes or 2. I don't really play Historic very often. Thank you, Fix and Go. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got the Prismite. We have so much late game value that I didn't really want to get another Wall of Runes. Oh gosh. This is a pretty great deck. Another 2-drop, fantastic. We're not really a Lofty Denial deck because we don't really have any flying, but this is much better 2-drop than Prismite. I guess we'll take the Scoured Barons. Tolarian Kraken is actually quite good in this deck with all of the looters. Yes! We got the Wall of Runes. Okay, we didn't get the second Wall of Runes. That's okay. So I don't deck. I don't think I'm gonna deck. I think we just lose to Tutelage and accept that. We have 3 expensive cards, which is more than enough. Kraken I wouldn't normally play, I don't think, because it's pretty slow, but with 3 Obsessive Stitchers, I think it's worth it. I think we can cut Prismite. We can probably cut Opt because we have Frantic Inventories, which kind of fills the same role. No, we don't want to cut lands because we can loot away lands so easily. Wall of Runes is going to be great here. With 4 Frantic Inventories, you really don't mind playing a card that's like kind of like card disadvantage. Semi-Reanimator, we just kind of have a lot of good cards. I like the Shrine. It's more of a like, I care more about the life gain, gaining a life every turn, while also kind of putting a tiny bit of pressure on them is really nice, I think. Liliana's Devotee is not great in this deck because we don't have ways to get things to die. Okay, I think we're going to cut one of our random junkers. I think we cut the Walking Corpse. We could also cut Liliana's Devotee. It doesn't work very well if you don't have removal spells, and we don't have any. This is one of those cards that like looks great when it's good, and then in our deck it's like a 3-mana 2/3, so maybe we'd rather have Walking Corpse. Yeah, I like that plan, I think. Booyah. And then Carrion Grub is okay. It can mill us. It's also just a 5 toughness blocker. But yeah, this deck looks pretty sweet. Let's just double check our colors. Yep, pretty even on colors, so I like our mana base. And I'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support me at the credits level. I really appreciate the support, and thank you so much for helping me continue to produce high quality content on a consistent basis. It really does help me out a ton, and if you'd like more information about what it means to become a patron and the cool rewards you get as my way of saying thank you, you can find that information at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Without further ado though, let's get to the matches. Welcome to round 1. We're on the draw, so we're going to keep this hand. We do need to draw an island pretty badly, but that reassures me that they are not a fast deck. Yeah, if you don't have removal, it doesn't work out very well. We do need an island. Wow, opponent's showing off with all their islands. Wow. We could have just done with any land. Even a swamp would have let us play these cards. Did they miss a land? Haha, they missed a land. Wow. Okay. I didn't actually want a swamp, but you know. We'll play the mirror. If they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell. Haha! And blue doesn't really have removal, so. They found their second color first. The straits are dire. Okay, we're not blocking. If we do draw an island... Oh, crud. No! What is wrong? Why? Why, deck? Why? Well, we're screwed. Yikes. Did we draw all blue cards and swamps? Yikes. No, we drew a Sanctum. Never mind, we chilled. We drew a Sanctum. But yeah, we totally lose. 100%. Oh, we totally lose. We can't beat a flyer to save our life. Get wrecked. Haha. Bet you didn't see that coming, opponent. Oh, yes. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh. They will never suspect our black god. Whew. Well, that one did not work out, shall we say. It was not the greatest success, but we'll battle back. Around. We have an island. We did lose the die roll because we all know that the best players intentionally lose the die roll to give their opponent a false sense of security. We'll keep that on top. We have stuff to do with our mana. Carry on grub into Rise again. Ah, the grasp on the wall! Wall eating the premium removal spell, of course. Why don't I ever draw spells to cast in the early stages of the game? I guess I scryed a land to the top, so it's kind of my fault. This is my moment in the sun. Pretty easy carry on grub here. Hope to mill something good. Wow, we milled 2 frantic inventories? Jeez Louise. Wow, it's a 0-5. Are you kidding me? What the heck? That's not great. Okay, Why? The humanity. I feel like we haven't drawn a single spell that's worth casting. There's a spell. Oh, baby. Oh, bring back my skeleton archer to me. Opponent is on Grasp Tribal. Oh, justice is served. Actually, not justice at all. My opponent is horribly mana screwed, just like I was last game, and I don't feel good about destroying them. Rise again the grub, and no. Not really in the market for that. Well, that's funny. Okay, just gonna play our classic Gourmand. Carry on grub is so good in our deck. Milling the inventories is amazing. Oh, Roman Ghostlight is certainly one of the best commons in the set. Wow. That game changed rapidly when we drew a 2-mana draw 3. Yeah, good game, buddy. Yeah, that feels bad. I understand your situation, opponent. Yikes. They did their best, but they didn't draw lands. Pyro, we have a great hand. Wall of Runes into Sanctum. We are well protected, and we are going to start gaining some life. Oh yeah, we'll keep that on top. 100%. Watching while running an empty store. That's sad. Sorry, the store's empty. Oh, Staunch Shieldmate has met his match. Da 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 da. Well, Masked Blackguard is gonna do good work. I know it's technically Blackguard, but you know. Got him! Hopefully, hopefully, yes! Normally I would consider sacking this, but it just blanks their guys so well. And I already have Frantic Inventory to draw me cards, even though this is just one card at the moment. And if they do something to buff this creature, I'm chilling. Yes! Decision was made. Saving damage, yeah, it's super great for me. We're not in a rush, we're just gonna deploy our threat. The Basri's Acolyte. I wasn't gonna trade with that, but now I am. Okay, carry on, Grub, let's go. It's at least a 3/5. Yeah, we mill the Frantic Inventory, let's go! Oh, the strategy. Oh, the poise, the precision, the finesse. And we're slowly pinging them to death. Turret Ogre, sure. Carry on my wayward grub. Okay. 2 lands was not ideal there, but you know, we have much to do with mana. No! To slag it has been turned! Which means he must be evil. Now we sound the drums of war. I'm in a good mood, Johnny Rock. Life is good. Okay. We don't really care about this being a 2/4. This being a 4/2 is irritating. So we're gonna bounce that. Oh, Grub got slagged, now it's gone. No! We're all set up here. This wall of runes has saved us so much damage. Imagine flooding out with 3 looters in your deck. Yikes. I have all my big spells left to draw. So I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no! I'm screwed. Okay. I would like to draw a card that I can cast with mana. It would be really nice. Oh no, I failed. That was not real ideal. I have to say it's true. Yay, you were only about 30 turns late, buddy. This Sanctum has done so much work. So we can either bring back a Ghostlight, which wouldn't do much, because Ghostlight would bounce this, and then they play that, buff this, and I'm go to 1. No, because I jump. I guess that could technically work. I think I'm gonna loot. Booyah. Maybe that's enough. That worked out. That was a good loot. Boom shakalaka, and it goes to your head like nah, 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 nah. That worked out. Going on a limb here and saying that Sanctum will now stabilize us. Oh, crud. So they could have a Sure Strike or something, so we're just going to block like that. And like that. If they have Sure Strike, I do die anyway, though. What if it's like a burn spell? Let's just do this. Or is it a shock? Nope, it's not a shock. Now that I have a backup, I'm just going to get the roaming ghost light. I also have an infinite loop. I can chump and then bring back another one. I'm going to bounce the Cur, I think. Or I could bounce this guy and make him completely useless for all time. Oh, block sack on their attack step. Yeah, that's an idea. We're going to bounce this thing. Oh dear. We're still alive. Come on! Why, deck? Okay, so we're still alive here. We can do that block sack trick thing. This is like game 4 or something. Or we could loot and pray. No, I like this plan better. We're not even dead on board. Gosh darn it, why did I have to say that? Oh, Nikolai, you crazy, crazy guy. So this thing can pump itself twice. I think we'll bounce the shield mate because without a counter it becomes useless. Punished for speaking. Oh, baby. A 2/2. We'll be able to start attacking soon. We also have all of our best draws left in our deck. We still have a couple of 2-mana draw 3s here. Oh, yes. That's going to be good. They can sack that to ping us. We're going to wait a turn so that we are kind of No, we're just gonna go for it. I was gonna say we're kind of out of shock range, but like they can suicide this in and we have to trade with it. We would have been out of shock range. Yeah, but like then they can just suicide this in and hit us for 1 anyway, and then we die to shock anyway, so we weren't out of shock range regardless. Okay, we faded the shock because we are the best. This Sanctum has done so much work. Ah, yes. Finally, at long last. Oh, yeah. Sanctum gained us. We played it on turn 2, and it is now like turn 20. So it gained us like 20 life over the course of the game. A battle rattle shaman. Jeez Louise. What is with this draw? What the heck? If I attack... I want to leave 1 flyer back so I don't die to Gale Swooper. Five, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's only 1 land left in my deck. Gosh darn it. The comeback kid. Yeah, we got there! Let's go! Oh yeah. We're chilling. Heck yes. What a game. Heaven once again. Wall of Runes into Sanctum. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. Absolutely incredible. I wonder how much life it will gain us this time. Ugh. We're going to scry that land away. We can find more. Blue-green. No creature. Let's go. They don't have any aggression. Our Wall of Runes shall dominate. Unless, of course, they have Lore Scale Coatl, in which case we are 100% screwed. We can't meet Lore Scale Coatl, I don't think. We don't have a single kill spell in our deck. Oh, let's go. No! Oh, thank you so much, The Weather 111, for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Let's get some love in the chat for The Weather. Well, our only out to the Lore Scale Coatl is to bounce it, followed by Tolarian Kraken plus Looter to keep it tapped. This is not an ideal situation for our hero here. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh. Wow, just the massacre. We can't even block it. Oh gosh. The humanity. Speak and you shall receive. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I should have waited on that. Okay. Oh, Gormand. Can you imagine if they don't play a creature and then we happen to play Gormand on turn 6? That would be so funny. Oh my gosh. I guess that's technically interaction. So funny. Don't play a creature, please. Oh, Pride Muckin. It has trample. Hooray. This having trample's a real bummer. I still want to draw Gourmand. Oh gosh. Oh man. They are Kraken, hope for the best. They discarded Lofty Denial. Oh no. Uh-oh. This card is a problem. Wow, it's gonna have trample for eternity. Ghostlight would be nice though, I will say. Roaming Ghostlight. Titanic me, buddy. I'm already so dead. Okay. Can I go to 1? Ghost light! I need a ghost light! I need a ghost light from the... Oh. Oh. Well, that's not a ghost light. I need a frantic inventory. Oh. I mean, we took good stuff over the finishing blows. And we do have stuff that can deal with this. Like if we had drawn, if we had one of our looters in play, and also, or if we had like, or if they didn't have Trample Cat, we could just chump a couple turns until we found a Ghost Light. Yeah, I'm Dobbs. Dobby. I'm not dead on board. I have 13 toughness here. They can't kill both. Wow, they killed the Waker. What a mistake. What a mistake. No, I don't have a second one. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's so unfair. What is this deck? Oh my god. Okay, so we have to discard. No. What a bummer. I can't believe it. We could have just found a frantic inventory to tap this thing. Lived another turn. Ugh. There's no luck. Never lucky, as they say. Whew. Another round and another hand. We'll see whether it's good or not. Facing off against AJ Connor. I appreciate the feedback, Highway. My grooming is important to many. Okay. Black God. The damage keeps coming and it don't stop coming. Took no removal, now I hit the ground running. I wonder how many frantic inventories they have. Charge! Oh no. This always ends badly. For me. Free corn. Oh, the classic. I like writing songs about stuff, like but I'm not really like, I don't like write my own tunes as much to the same degree. So I think, like, yeah. Well, they didn't attack, which means they don't have 2 instants, I think. No. This is not good. Oh, dear. Oh, no. I don't think we're in good shape, chat. Gotta be said. I think we're dead. Yikes. Ugh, the pain. The pain. The agony. They're counting up their damage. I think Kraken is at its best in aggressive decks where you can tap down blockers like what they're doing. But I feel like I always have it in these defensive decks that are trying to use card draw to like fog my opponent. Opt me. I'm ready. Okay. Okay. Yes, we can finally pull off the glorious fog that we've been dreaming of. Decline. Nice, free corn. Or we can go for the ambush. They tap down our Kraken and we untap it. Oh, the tricks of the trade. Oh, yes. Fog Pog. I'm glad you managed to catch the stream. Fun, 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 18. I dare you, tap it. Yeah, but I'm gonna go for the ambush, I decided. How do you like it, opponent, when your creature gets tapped? Okay. I wonder what they'll sack to this. They'll lose a 2/2 or something, so this guy's still gonna do good work. I think we're gonna decline to pay here. Gonna zap the Hobble Fiend. So we basically killed a 1/3 with that. Hit him for 3. The pressure's on. They didn't tap anything. Let's go. That's probably a bad sign. Okay. Okay, so now we get to tap them. Face my fury. Yeah, but I didn't do anything. They had to do it. Do we tap the 3-2? Yeah, probably. Ooh, that could be good. So we have 8 mana. We're gonna have 9 mana, so we can go Waker, Wall, and tap something. I like it. I like it. We're gonna tap this guy, obviously. Deck is going all right, boost. This makes those tokens useless. They can double block that. That's okay with me. That means I get in for 7. Mirror is useless. And now I can bring this guy back with my reanimate spell. Well, that means they don't have an answer for it. Next turn I rise again the Skeleton Archer, paying one of these tokens. Boom! Let's go! Oh yeah. Removal is overrated, clearly. On turn 2, Shrine, we did it. Oh, yes. Books are great. Currently I'm reading Dead House Gates. We also have Reanimated Rise Again on turn 5. Jurassic Park. Ooh, that could be good. The First Witcher. Humorous Lull. Malazan Book of the Fallen. It's Malazan Book of the Fallen, and I'm on book 2, Rocket Falls. Yep. Book 1 was amazing. The Samarillion, that's a good one, Lev working. Oh. You're on book 9, Rocket Falls? Oh my gosh. I actually have the other... I have the next 2 after. So I have... I'm reading the second one. I have 3 and 4 because I knew I was going to want to read them. Not going to sacrifice anything here. Yeah, I'm going to discard the 7/7. I liked book 1 better than book 2 so far, even though I'm like 500 pages into book 2. Book 2's been pretty solid, though. Oh, I read Name of the Wind, Johnny Rock. What a great book. Gotta do 1984 then? Yeah, I'm ordering a bunch of books today. That's why I'm asking for recommendations. I'm ordering a book by Ernest Hemingway. It's called, like, The Sun Never Sets or something. And I'm ordering a bunch of things. I'm gonna order 1984. Joe Abercrombie is amazing. He's my favorite author, and I've read like everything he's written. I've literally read every single Joe Abercrombie book. So yeah, fun 18. His newest book was fantastic, I agree. Abercrombie is so good. It's unbelievable. Like, I read, yeah, unreal. What a read. I'm not even paying attention to this game at the moment. Defiant Strike? Yeah, sure. I'm okay with that. Don't really want the Tavern Swindler. Just gonna do that. Get rid of the dub. I could have brought back this guy, but I wanted to just play it extra safe. Oh, I've read a Discworld book. Oh my gosh, it's so nice when chat suggests the books I've read. It's amazing. Brandon Sanderson. I don't like to, like, I know he's a good writer and people enjoy his stuff, but I've actually been listening to I listened to The Way of Kings, and that one was pretty good. And then the second one in that series, I got stymied in my attempt to read that one. Like, I didn't love it. Abercrombie's amazing, I know. Yeah, Name of the Wind is amazing. Yeah, I read everything Abercrombie wrote in the span of I think I counted. It was like 15 months or something. Just everything he ever wrote. We can block with this relatively aggressively because we can use our Stitcher to bring it back. The Old Man in the Sea. Yep, I read that one. Magic Treehouse is where it's at. Yeah, I read that when I was younger. Blood Song. Yeah, I remember seeing previews for that movie. I have not read A Canticle for Leibowitz. Ready Player One. I saw that movie. Oh, Inquisitor Glock is such a good character. Like, what a character. This is my moment in the sun. I'm gonna get rid of this island. I'm just gonna zappity zap zap this thing. Pew pew. Ugh. Robin Hobb. Anthony Ryan. The Way of Kings is a neat fantasy series. It's pretty interesting. I've not found myself able to get super into it. I'm in the second book. There's certain characters that just really kind of irritate me. I kind of have to love all the characters to really love a book. You hated Wheel of Time. Okay, Wheel of Time, the first book was not as good, but the second book was fantastic. That was my experience with Wheel of Time, and now I'm kind of excited to read the third book, because the thing that happened with Wheel of Time was it was a plot that was driven by stupidity, if people know what that means. So, like, not like the whole plot, but like when a character is an idiot and that's kind of what causes stuff to happen, it's really not like a good situation. Well, this is an easy block. Like, one of the characters was just kind of a dummy, and it just kind of caused problems. Do asteroids dream with sheep? The Man in the High Castle. Interesting. I'm the Stormlight Archive. I'm in the second book of that one, but I didn't love it. Did not love it. Wow, I like how we're talking about books and we're just casually destroying this red-white deck. Sanctum once again clutch as heck. I think we're gonna get rid of the Blackguard because I think we do want to just get some stuff going here. We'll just cast it. 3, 4. Yeah, we'll attack with everything. They'll have to chump with something. Totally okay. Stranger in a Strange Land. Interesting. I read mostly, but I do listen to audiobooks, and especially when I was in London studying abroad, I had like to walk a mile to school every day, and so I would listen to a lot of books then. They're 100% dead. We'll get rid of the swamp. Hey, I'm back home at the moment. Tap this thing. Lies of Locke Lamore is amazing! Oh my gosh, why does he take so long to publish a book? How hard can it be? Scott Lynch is so good. Oh my gosh, I remember when I finished the 3rd book, I was like basically crying because I couldn't get another book from it because I loved the 3rd one so much. And it's like, it was so brutal. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll see you folks in the next round. Welcome to another round. We're going to keep this on the play. You hate when stories time skip. It was just like, it felt like he just... I also don't love it when characters are just wildly OP. Like, that's what part of what I love about Abercrombie is like, sure, some things are OP. I'm trying not to spoil anything for people that are watching, but like, some things are OP, but like, when a character just can't lose, and you know they can't lose, and it feels like they're just like completely dominating everyone, it's just not as fun. Also, yeah, I really thought that I could tell the writing was pretty good. Okay, Gormon got a lot worse. Do we want... we probably want the Palladium Mirror. It can die to shock, but, you know, a lot of things die to shock. And now we can just jam some stuff. Oh, you read all of Wheel of Time in 13 months? You madman. That's insane. We're gonna go this thing. And this thing. Huh. Maybe I think I messed that up. I kind of forgot that I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to play the Walking Corpse and then sacrifice it, but I was like, why didn't I just discard it from hand? And then I overthought it. Yeah, when the character is too powerful, it just kind of ruins stuff. Yeah, Logan was such a good character. If you read the Sharp Ends short stories, it was like super good. I highly recommend those. Gormon is looking like garbage. Just throwing that out there. I'm gonna actually have to sack a real thing, and they're gonna sack a wall. I don't think I need lands at the moment. Okay, we're gonna start by looting, I think. See what we find. Because if we draw like Waker of Waves, we'll want to cast it. Get rid of Swamp. Play Island. We'll Ghostlight. They could have Cancel or something. Reset that guy. Been working Wheel of Time since 2002. Man, Abercrombie's so good. Like, it takes me like sometimes like 100 pages to get into the book, and then I'm just like in the book and I have to keep reading constantly. They could have Lofty Denial. Oh, I guess I have Palladium Mirror. Never mind. Oh my gosh. They used their Soul Seer on the wrong target. Oh, yes. You reread Wheel of Time in a month? How fast do you read? What? That's like 15 books! Seriously impressed, not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna cast this and sack this guy, and then I can just always reanimate it with Stitcher if it dies. Goodbye, Wall of Runes. I hardly knew ye. Gadrak, okay, okay. Nice. Okay. They can't really block. Or I guess they can block, but I don't think they should block. Okay. Sure thing, buddy. There goes Vidalian Narcanist. I would imagine it's a similar distribution at least. Oh no. What you gonna get? Soul Seer. Yeah. Discard this Wall of Runes. Draw a Wall of Runes. Attack for 5. Punish to the max. Probably just gonna loot away the Wall of Runes, though, to be quite honest. What you gonna kill? Well, that didn't go well, I'll say that much. Actually, that went very well. I'm confused as to why they did that. They know I have this Roman Ghostlight in my graveyard. Really? Well, that's a good trade for me. I did look at a list of those, Antonia, the other day, yeah. Wow, what the heck? And now I do want to put some pressure on them because this Sanctum will close the door. Wow, Gormond has been garbage. Oh my goodness. Consistently dominated here. Why would they do that? They could have attacked for free. Oh, I guess they still kind of can. Okay, Obsessive Stitcher again. Nice. I do not understand. What the heck? It's going well, Verd. We're talking about some books, some nice literature. Man, it's always great when chat suggests a book and I've read it. I'm like, yes, chat knows the literature. Or the epic fantasy novels that I've been reading. It's great. I have a lot of good books with me right now. I've got a bunch of Steven Erikson books, and I'm gonna order a bunch of books today. They go to One Life. There's no life gain in blue, really. So they'll zap something, double block. Yep. I'm okay with the double block. Sure. Are there any books I like better as film adaptations? I really liked the early seasons of Game of Thrones. They did a good job with those books. Uh-oh, am I dead? They can draw like 4 cards or something. I have read some Brandon Sanderson. I read one of them. I didn't love it, but I'm like halfway through the second book in the what's it called? The series, The Way of Kings. Whew, we're in the top 200 again. Let's go. Come to another round. Gonna keep this one. You know which one was kind of a fun read? Was Series of Unfortunate Events. I read it when I was younger, and it was kind of like a cute one. Ooh, I watched I watched the movie Murder on the Orient Express, the new one that had what's his name? That actor. It had Josh Gad in it, but the main actor was a guy that played Hamlet in a movie that I watched one time. Okay, that's not good. I mean, there's only one power though, so we're chilling for now. Okay. I know they've made multiple versions of Murder on the Orient Express. Agatha Christie. Haha. Life is good. Okay. Though you don't like it as much as me, or in the way I like it equals hate. That's funny. Oh no. That was not ideal. Ghost Light, let's go. Kenneth Branner, thank you. Oh gosh, we are so dead. Also, why the heck didn't they just equip it there? Oh, I am so dead. I guess we're gonna have to start winning some flips. Okay, we're totally dead. Totally dead. What the heck was this attack with this guy? So I guess we're not technically dead if we don't... I guess we are, because this thing will drain us for 3, so we have to win this flip. Boom! Flipping champion! Coin flip master! We go to exactly 1. And then we whiffed anyway. Terrible luck, I feel it's terrible. Okay, we lose. Okay. Unreal. We did draw a lot of lands there, but... we had just gotten back into the top 200. It was so glorious. The day was so good. This was actually a really funny deck. Especially because I was just mostly talking about literature with chat the entire time. So 5 wins with this one. Not bad. If you did make it all the way to the end of the video, remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Instead of the normal hashtag, just leave your favorite book in the comment section down below, maybe a little brief description of what you like about it, and then maybe I'll give it a read. Definitely a fun draft, definitely some cool moments. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.